Hello, everybody. This is Alida Hernandez, Rebooted Mindset. Thank you for tuning in to the show today. Don't forget, before we begin, please, if you're on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. It's right down there. It's free. Like the episode also would be awesome to fix that algorithm out there in the AI world. So I appreciate it if you can get onto the show and subscribe. And anyway, welcome, everybody. So today, I'm going to move my camera a little bit because I feel like that banner is like right in my face. So anyway, I'll stand this way. So today, we're talking about mindset. And before I begin, I'm just going to talk about this week is my birthday week. I have a big birthday. I will be 60 years old on Sunday, which is unbelievable. I don't feel 60. I'm trying not to look 60 either, and just keep going with living a good life. So that's why I wanted to say about mindset because today I posted something on Facebook today, just a little um, uh, reflection because my birthday's on Sunday. So I was reflecting. I've been here 60 years living on this earth. And I wanted to thank my friends and my family, my sons, and so many people that have influenced my life and have made my life better, especially over the last 8 years since I had the stroke. So that's one of the reasons why I started Rebooted Mindset is to really talk about real life situations and give you a little pep talk, right? Because I wish I had that. I really needed it. But there's a lot of people in my life that helped me and really gave me those pep talks and made me a better person. And every day I'm still learning to be a better person and and just to be good, right? Just to be good to help others if you can. So, guys, if you're on TikTok, I got TikTok on the phone. If you're on TikTok, you want to see the show completely, go over to YouTube, okay? But you can still hear me here, so I'll keep my phone handy here. So, anyway, guys, so I was reflecting about just the changes in my life and the more changes that I really want to make still in my life. Even at 60, it's never too late. Like I say, it's never too late to reboot your mindset. So for you out there that don't know what mindset is, it's how you think. So basically, I've looked up. I did a lot of research on this. Remember, I'm not an expert. I research and I learn as you learn too. So I'm always reading and looking up things to see how better I can make my life and how I deal with situations that occur in our lives that sometimes we don't have an ability to change, but we have to go with the flow, right? Like me taking care of my mom and my aunt, and you have to go with the flow. So I want to go back. The power of mindset. So I want to read this. Your mindset is the set of beliefs, attitudes, and thoughts that shape how you perceive the world and yourself. It influences your decisions, actions, ultimately the outcomes of your experience. So I didn't know anything about mindset when I was younger. And I wish I knew that when I was married, my first husband, when I was married to the father of my kids. I wish I knew more and I was a little smarter about things because they didn't give me a wife manual. I don't know about you, but did you get a wife or a husband manual out there? Because I didn't get it. So even though there's lots of books now that you can read, but there was really nothing back, say in the 80s when I got married first. There was no like handbook for me, like how is a wife supposed to be? What are you supposed to do? Home, your relationship with your husband or your wife, whatever, your partner. So there's a lot of things that I didn't know that I'm still learning today. I'm still learning today, and I'm still trying to get out of my head too, because I have things that everybody does. We're all conditioned from childbirth. How our parents were affects the way we are, how we act, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of times you have to go deep. You got to deep, and see what is stopping you from achieving your goals. So I wanted to share a little bit more about this. So there are two primary mindsets. You got a fixed mindset, which is individuals with a fixed mindset believe that abilities and intelligence are static. They avoid challenges for fear of failure, see efforts as fruitless, and feel threatened by the success of others. That's a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset, which I have, and so on. Well, we all have a combination of both, but anyway, a growth mindset. People with a growth mindset believe the abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. They embrace challenges, view effort as the path to mastery, and find inspiration in the success of others. So basically, the success of others, it's a good thing to see. Like, I try to give inspiration to other people, and I hope I touch somebody's life and help them come out of depression or things that we go through, right? So so those are the two mindsets. So I was thinking about it today, reflecting, like I said, because my birthday's coming up. So I was reflecting about the mindset and just thinking how I always want to grow and learn, and I have some challenges over the years, on challenges on certain things. When it comes to reading what I love and reading and research, I have no problem. But when I'm forced to read something because I have to study for an exam or something, I have a blockage. I don't know what it is, but I'm working on it. I have a blockage. It's not the ability that I can't learn, because I can. Okay. There's just a blockage, I think, from the past. And I was thinking about that today because when I was young, I remember that I was really bored in school because it wasn't challenging enough. And then realized that, and because of that, sometimes I didn't pay attention. I didn't want to pay attention. Yeah, I didn't like it, you know? So, but when I did math, which I love math, I did great. I got A's. Everything else was like barely a C, until my teacher told my mother and said, and sat down with me and said, you have the ability and you have the intelligence. So you just have to apply yourself. So that's with everything else. You have to apply yourself. So, so talking about this mindset, I want to keep going, but I want to just give you an example. So, 8 years ago in January, I had my stroke. It was devastating. It was paralyzing because I couldn't move as much as I wanted to. It was emotional. It was everything. Okay, you go through so much. It was everything, and and I had to relearn how to dance, to relearn how to walk with the left leg, relearn how to just picking up. See this? Picking up like a little stone like this with my hands. I had to learn how to like group my fingers together in order to pick up a piece of like a paper clip. You know how small a paper clip is? Well, when you lose the ability to coordinate a paper clip, you can't pick up a paper clip. I couldn't pick up a paper clip with my left hand. I couldn't even put my clothes on properly because I didn't have lack of movement. So I want to tell you out there, whoever has suffered a stroke, if you had a stroke, don't fear. There are ways to heal naturally, not with medication, but naturally, that will make you stronger. And I'm living proof of that because I didn't use any pharmaceutical medication during the time after the surgery. I refuse to take any pharmaceutical medication because I just don't like medicine. I always get the side effects. And if you see the commercials on TV, they'll give you the name of the person, the name. Now they're getting a little um, slick, right? Because now they're they're using our favorite songs, even our freestyle songs, or back in the day, they have Captain and Tennille from "Love Us Keep Us Together" from back in the '70s. If you guys know what that song is, hopefully, money you do. Now they use it for a commercial for some kind of pharmaceutical drug. I'm like, what are you doing? You're messing up my song. It's not for a drug. It's for that song was meant something else. So they try to convince you these medications are good, and they might work. I'm not saying that all medicine is bad. I personally, my opinion, I do not use any form of medication unless it's an herb or it's grown from the earth. So to tell you a quick story, so I was sick for the last couple of months when I moved. I moved this past April in 2024. I moved from a place I lived after 25 years. I even get emotional. Ooh, thinking about it. So when you live somewhere for that long, I lived 25 years in the same area, okay, more than I even lived in New York, and I was born in New York. So I didn't realize how much emotions were attached to where I lived. Sorry, I get a little emotional. I've been a little emotional all day today, so Must be the 60 coming on. I don't know. I got more hormones going on or something. Hopefully I got more and not losing. But anyway, so I was really emotional and I didn't realize how much it really affected me. So I had a couple of months last year that I really have a fog, like I don't remember. And not because anything bad happened, but I shut down. My brain shut down. Emotionally, I was shut down. Physically, I shut down. It's just unbelievable. All the things that happen when you go through a high stress demand. It's insane, with the stress demand on you. So that's why I wanted to bring up this mindset because, if I didn't have a growth mindset to get myself healthy and to get myself better and to be uh just get healthy. I wish I have to look up some old pictures of me. So just to tell you, I used to weigh when I had the stroke, I was very unhealthy, ate whatever, I drank whatever. I didn't care. Okay? Wasn't taking care of myself. I just eat whatever. I was up to about 215 pounds. Okay? That's a lot of weight for me. I'm 5'5". So now I'm down to 140. Okay. The thinnest I've been in 30 years. Okay. And not all of it has been great because I was sick and I didn't realize I had some physical issue that was going on. So it helped. I had lost muscle too. So now I'm building back the muscle. But it's doable. You can build back muscle. I know a person who had cancer twice and lost all muscle with skin and bone. And now you see the person you'll never knew that he had cancer. He looks amazing, handsome, and fit and everything. So there's many people out there recovery. There's so many people have done recovery of cancer that have lived, and they tell their stories. I did another podcast way ago. I have to see what number it was, and it was with a woman who conquered cancer. She changed her whole life. You have to change. If you want change, and that's why I call it new mindset, new results, right? So if you continually do the same thing that you're still doing and you go, I can't get anywhere. I'm not improving. I'm not getting a better job. I'm not, all these things, right? Why are you not getting a better job? Why are you stuck in a relationship that doesn't work? Why are you unhappy? Okay. Have you changed anything in your life to make adjustments for what's lacking? And maybe it's hard to think about it, right? Like what do you do? It's small steps. I really wish I knew this when I first got married, like in my 20s. I think everybody in their young age should have a class on how to deal with life, right? How to um deal with situations that occur when you're married, when you have children, when you get your first job, or I mean, there's so many. When you get your first license, you got to drive. Um, just so many things. So um, I want to read a little bit more about the research that I did about the mindset because it's helping me as well as helps you. So how mindset impacts results, right? We're talking mindset and your results. Motivation. A growth mindset fuels intrinsic motivation. You need motivation. If you're depressed, you have no motivation. Okay, I know. I've been there. I've been depressed. I've been there, and I had to crawl the last couple of months. Honestly, I had to like punch myself and say, "Get your butt out of bed and get going. You don't feel good? Too bad. Get up and get moving. Because in bed, nothing's gonna happen. You're not gonna make money, you're not gonna make business, you're not gonna do nothing. Okay? You're just gonna wither away sitting on this couch or in bed. So I said I had to push myself because nobody around me believed that something was wrong with me. Why is it so hard for people to understand? I said to people, I have my mind's not right. Something's wrong with me. And then I realized I had a physical condition that was causing me to have a mental condition. So sometimes it's not, don't run to the psychiatrist. Get yourself physically checked first because you don't know. There could be something off and it becomes a physical problem and not a mental problem. Okay. Or a physical problem causes mental problem. Got it? So I thought that I was so depressed and so just I had no hunger. So I wasn't eating. So that was the problem. I overdrank herbal tea. Okay, listen to me. Too much of a good thing is never good. It doesn't matter what it is. So I wasn't hungry. So I decided I'd just keep drinking tea. At least that's good for me, right? So I was drinking hibiscus and moringa natural loose tea. I would boil it. I have a teapot here. My family drinks tea, like twice a day. But I was like dugging like a gallon of tea a day. So now guess what? My body said, "What are you doing?" So my body reacted to all that. But besides that, because of that, I wasn't hungry. So I wasn't eating. I was eating one meal a day because that's what I got hungry was dinner. Like my mind was set. I'm going to have dinner at night and I'll be fine. But no, I wasn't getting any nutrients. I lost muscle. I've lost fat too, which I don't mind that I lost some weight, but not the way I wanted to. And interesting enough, I said the other day, I had said months ago, I said, "Oh, I want to look nice for my 60th birthday. I want to lose some weight." Well, I did it subconsciously, but not the right way. So this is a lesson learned. And now I'm recouping and trying to eat natural protein, not powdered protein. I don't even want to buy it because I'm not sure how I'm going to digest it. Excuse me, because it's processed. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm hungry. So that's why I'm yawning. I'm not tired. But anyway, so the first thing that mindset impacts results is motivation. Again, so we said motivation, resilience. Again, when you face setbacks with growth mindset, you see them as opportunities for learning and growth, not as signs of inadequacy. Inadequacy, and that's exactly what I just said. You have to. Everything's a learning curve. You have to work hard for what you want. If you want that job that pays whatever 100,000 a year or something, they have requirements. You have to study certain things, you have to learn things, and you have to get to be able to do the job. So you have to have a growth mindset because you're not going to go anywhere. And honestly, I would have done better in my career in IT if I had this understanding of mindset. People came to me when I was younger and I didn't understand, and I never gave them the opportunity because I had a fixed mindset. I didn't believe that I was good enough or capable of accomplishing more that people saw in me. So I have gratitude for all those people out there that I work with over the last, 30 years that I work with. I appreciate all of you. Telling me things about myself, and sometimes I wasn't accepting of the criticism, and you need to be accepting the criticism. The third thing on the mindset impacts results achievement. The combination of motivation and resilience leads to greater persistency, more effective strategies, and ultimately a higher level of achievement. Exactly. So if you are struggling with weight, for example, I struggled with weight for many, many, many years. And you know what I used to say? I would wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and I go, "Oh God, I just can't. I don't like my clothes don't fit right, right?" You try to put clothes on when you're heavy, nothing fits right. Nothing. When you're heavy, I'm sorry, nothing looks good. Now that I'm thinner, oh my gosh, I'm wearing a small. I haven't worn a small in 30 years. Okay. I'm so happy. I forgot how little I was. Really. I forgot how small a person I am. Because I was heavy for so many years. I was heavy for what? 30, 25 years, 20 years, about 20 years I was heavy. Okay. Because life happened, and food and drinking and, just basically indulging in life. Um, Again, so cultivating a growth mindset. Let's help you guys out. Let's do this. Accomplish, acknowledge your mindset. Understand that everyone has a mix of both fixed and growth mindset in different areas. So we have kind of both, right? So there's times that we're more growth oriented, and then other times we just get fixed. And I know what that is. I remember so well now of feeling stuck. Feeling stuck and just being in that fixed mindset that I wasn't going to grow. But then I said, no, I have to create companies. I got to try. I got to try. I didn't want to, excuse me, I didn't want to remain working in corporate America. I did not like working for somebody. I didn't like being the subordinate and I had to go to a boss. I really didn't like it. I really didn't like being told what to do. I don't think anybody does. And especially, I don't know, when you work, I worked in major corporations in my life, and they have so many restrictions and so many things, and the dress code and the this, and it gets to the point that you don't know, am I looking okay, or am I working okay? Because I don't know which one you want me to do first. So, so let's continue. So, cultivating this growth mindset. So, acknowledging your mindset first. Embrace challenges. View challenges as opportunities to learn and expand your abilities. Three, persist through setbacks. Don't give up easily. See failures as a learning experience. Don't give up. I started a magazine in 2013. I think I started the magazine. I said, I'm doing a magazine, just like that. Got online, started researching, started designing graphics, doing all this stuff. I did my first mindset and first magazine in 2014, I believe. And it took me so long to do it, and it came out okay, but the printing wasn't that great because I really didn't have the funds at the time, so the printing quality wasn't good. So people look at that, but look at that, I did something that I had never done before, because I at that time I was working consulting, and I didn't have a consistent job. So I was consulting, not a permanent job. So I decided to venture out and do some other things, try something else. And it took a long time, but you know what? I did it. My magazine is out, Spanglish Entertainment Magazine. I'll talk about that at the end of the show. Okay, the fourth thing is value effort. Recognize that hard work and dedication are essential for growth. Five, learn from criticism. Use feedback as a tool for improvement. And six, find inspiration in other success. Celebrate the achievements of others and evidence and growth is possible. Growth is possible. Okay, so if you're watching right now and you feel stuck, say to yourself, growth is possible. I can do it. I can live a better life. It's not too late. If I'm going to be 60 years old, it's not too late. Okay, you can always change. I've seen people change in their 80s. All of a sudden, they decide to change. Their mind opens up, and that comes with everything, right? So mindset. Once you have a new mindset, it begins with the acknowledgement of, sorry, my dogs are going crazy outside. Um, I sort of lost my thought. Anyway, so I can't believe I lost my thought. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I continue about mindset. So mindset about that. The mindset includes thinking about how you eat, right? How you feed yourself. Are you putting nutrients in your body? Are you putting nutrients in your body? Are you putting healthy food? I go to a Chinese acupuncturist doctor. She's amazing. And I was sick a couple of weeks ago. Like I told you, I wasn't feeling well for a while. I got 3 weeks of Chinese medicine herbs, which they brew in a tea, and you have to drink it twice a day. Let me tell you, it's not the most pleasant thing in the world, but guess what? It is. It's amazing. It's just amazing. My symptoms went away after one day of taking the tea. I had three symptoms that went away. It was amazing. And now it's been 3 weeks and I feel much better. I'm finally getting more clarity. My brain, it doesn't feel so foggy. I had this brain fog before. So the fog has gone away, and it's really changed my life. But I was listening to, like, oh, go to the doctor, go this, and they did. I'm sorry, it didn't work for me. It just didn't work for me. So with your mindset, it's not just achieving, well, it's achieving any goal, right? So if it's weight loss, if it's a relationship, right? You want a better relationship with your mother or your father or somebody that's with you. All every time you change, you open your mind and you learn more, and you change your mindset to a growth mindset, then you will find that you will achieve more. Now, it's not overnight. It takes time. It's taking me, I'm in a sisterhood group. We call it our sisterhood tribe, and I've been coach, life coach, that's been coaching us and teaching us different things. And I hope I'm doing her justice, because she's taught me so much. And I tell you right now, in the last 2 years, I really changed inside and out. Okay, I really changed inside and out. I learned a lot about myself, and I'm still learning more and more, to try to develop better relationships and to be more aware of my friends and call them more often. I'm trying. I get so busy that I just don't forget to. I need to get time to my friends. I do. They're important to me in my life, so I need to make time for them. And anybody that's important in your life, you should make time for them. And give them love. Say, call them and say, "Hey, I was thinking about you." That'll make them smile, and that's it's so important to smile. You have to smile, laugh, enjoy music, and continue living a better life. It's not too late. It's never too late to reboot your mindset. As like I say it all the time. So I want to say, remember, a growth mindset is a journey, not a destination. Okay, it's a journey. Okay, there will be times when self-doubt creeps in, and that's okay. It's an important thing to be aware of your mindset and consciously choose the growth path. With consistent effort and commitment to learning, you can cultivate a growth mindset and unlock the full potential. Okay, so one of the things that they talk about taking action with this, right? So refrain from self-talk. Catch yourself throughout the day. Pay attention to your inner voice. When you find yourself using negative self-talk, like "I'm not good at this" or "I'll never be successful," pause and refrain from it. So I've done it. I've done it so many times. I can't do this. Why am I doing this? I don't want to do it. And things like that. And you get negative. Try to stay positive and miss what you're going through. It really makes a difference. Um, Rewrite the narrative. Instead of using growth oriented language, try the phrase, "This is a challenge. This is challenging, but I can learn from it." Or, "I'm not there yet, but with the effort, I can improve." So we can always improve. So take baby steps, right? When we babies, what do? We crawl first, then we stand up for a little while, then we start walking, and then we start venturing out in life. So the same thing what you have to do with your mindset is do the crawl. Let's do the crawl. Start realizing you are worthy of happiness, love, and health in this life. So embrace it, take the challenges and use them as a tool to make yourself better. Okay, that's what I try to do. And every day is a learning curve. Every day I learn something new. Every day. Every time I come on the show trying to teach you something, I learn something too. Again, embrace challenges. Seek out learning opportunities. Okay. Don't be shy away from difficult tasks. View them as opportunities to develop a new skill and expand your knowledge. Volunteer for a challenging project at work or take a class outside your comfort zone. So take a class, take a salsa class. If you're not Latin and you've never taken salsa class, you're like, "I can't do that. So too much moving." Trust me, you can do it. Okay. There's a lot of great teachers out there that are very patient. My friend Elizabeth from Salsa Mingo, she's awesome. She teaches you salsa. You'll be dancing the first night you have a class with her. I'm telling you, she's really good. Um, and be okay. So this is kind of funny to say. Befriend failure, right? So it says define failure. View setbacks as learning experience again, not permanent failures. Analyze what went wrong and use that knowledge to improve your approach next time. Right? Why beat yourself up? I used to beat myself up all the time and say all this stuff, like just negative stuff to myself. And to the point that I think that's what happens. And I'll say this, my opinion, because I've been there. Drinking and drugs are a poor excuse for not getting what you want or not getting to where you want to be. I've been there. I've drank. I've done drugs in my life. And I tell you openly, I was so unhappy before and I was miserable during. So, what did I accomplish? Nothing. Actually, my life got worse because the more you have an addiction, any kind of addiction, it makes life worse. It doesn't make it any better. You're trying to mask you're trying to numb yourself out basically, but you're not dealing with the issue. And guess what? It doesn't go away. You have to live with yourself, right? So you have to learn how to get out of it. And it's taken me, I'm talking about, it's been a 20, 30-year journey, right? The last 30 years have been very challenging, and a lot of different things have happened. And a lot of people, I've lost a lot of loved ones that I knew that have passed away, and that's been difficult too. Especially when I lost my father, it was very difficult. But it's not something that I made it through it. I'm here. I'm going to be 60. Yay. I'm going to be 60. And when would I think I would say, oh, yeah, I'm going to be 60? You know what? I'm proud of it. I don't care about saying my age because, oh, don't talk about your age, you're a woman. I don't care because I don't feel it, and I try not to look it. I hope I don't. And I keep moving and trying to keep getting stronger. And I'm still in the process of doing that from this recovery from the last couple of months that I told you about. So remember, it's never failure. Focus on your effort. Instead of dwelling on the outcomes, focus on the effort you put into it. Did you give it your all? Did you learn something new? Celebrate the effort, even if the result wasn't what you hoped. But did you learn something? That's incredible, right? Celebrate the stuff you learn. I'm celebrating me today. I'm celebrating that I'm here talking to you today, that I can give you a message, right? That I can give you a positive message to help you in your life, because I wish I can see myself in the mirror 30 years ago. And I still look at myself in the mirror now and say, look at my program and listen to myself. Because sometimes I talk out of my heart, even though I have notes from the research I've done, but I talk from my heart. So sometimes I don't even realize exactly everything I say until I see the show again and go, wow, I said that? I didn't even know I said that. So there's a lot of things. One thing also, so again, I said celebrate progress, not perfection. Track your progress. Set small, achievable goals and track your progress towards them. Celebrate each milestone, no matter how small. Okay? So if you keep a track of it, you can go, wow, look at all the stuff I did, not what I didn't do. Look at all the stuff I learned. Look at all the things that I've done. Focus on the journey. Don't become fixated on achieving the final goal. Enjoy the process of learning and growing along the way. So everything's a journey. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. Okay, it's a journey, and it's going to continue. Like my journey is going to continue, and I'm going to develop even more, and I'm going to be. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not. I haven't set a 5-year plan because it's a journey. Right now, I'm going through my journey and doing what I love to do. Um, Find inspiration from others, read biographies, watch documentaries. My husband was watching a documentary on Vince McMahon from WWE Wrestling. I didn't see it yet, but you need to see that. He has a documentary about his life, everything he went through, all the people that that were, instead of being rejoicing his success, they were intimidated because they had that fixed mindset. They were so intimidated by him, and they tried to cut him out and try to take everything from him. And he had to do with things with his own money, and he survived. And he made a multi-million-dollar company right now, WWE Wrestling. So you know what? He came from a poor family. You have to listen to the story. It's really inspirational. And there's a lot of other biographies. We have the age of the internet. So go on the internet and look at all the different biographies out there that you can read on people. Matthew McConaughey has good motivation stuff. There's a lot of people out there that you can really listen to, and choose somebody that's similar to you. Maybe there's somebody out there that you feel that is very similar to you. So, and to help you out of the mud, right? When you're stuck in the mud and you don't know where you're going. So find inspiration. Surround yourself with positive people. Now, let me tell you, that's a whole thing that takes time. But you know what? Connect with individuals who embrace a growth mindset and inspire you to reach your full potential. I am so grateful that I have really strong women in my life that have shown me so much resilience and so much support that I can't even explain how much is worth. Whew, getting emotional again. You know who you are. I mentioned you all today. on my Facebook post, and I appreciate every single one of you. I've learned so much for every person that's in my life now. And all I just say is stay humble. I'm always humbled, um, and try to help people as much as I can. And sometimes I'm not available because I do get very busy, but I always return your call if possible. There's a couple of things you can do to develop a growth mindset routine. You can do journaling. Regularly reflect on your experiences and challenges. Do you approach them with a growth mindset, or how can you improve them next time? I'm not a journaler too much, but it's interesting when you write your thoughts. It's a whole different thing than you typing or saying them. Something about writing changes the dynamics in your brain, that, and this is, I've looked this up. Remember, I'm not a doctor, but I gave you research that I look up. Um, so when you write, it changes the dynamic in your brain, and you start flowing. So now it's like the pen is going by itself, like the pen is writing itself. As you write your thoughts, sometimes your thoughts are faster than you can write. So you keep writing, stuff come out. And when I go back to read it, I'm like, wow, really going through this? I was really angry that day, or this happened. It's really interesting. So it's a good thing to start journaling, even little notes, to encourage yourself. Visualization. Take time each day to visualize yourself achieving your goals. See yourself overcoming challenges, demonstrating a growth mindset. By incorporating these practical steps in your daily routine, you can gradually shift your perspective and cultivate a powerful growth mindset. Remembering developing a growth mindset is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate the progress and enjoy the progress of becoming the best version of yourself. And so want to give credit to the Patson Professional Counseling and Meditation Center, which I got some information from them. So it's not me writing this. So I give them credit. So I don't have any ding on my YouTube. And so I'm going to keep it short and sweet today. So I hope that helped you today. It helped me also think about a couple of things of what I'm still going through, and giving myself to keep growing. So I hope that you change a little bit of your mindset today, and maybe get a little, how do you call it, that light bulb went on in your head and said, maybe I am in a fixed mindset and not a growth mindset. And I know a lot of people out there in the fixed mindset. I do. I see it. I see it. So I had to, I wanted to say the last 8 years, I have done a filter on friends and have developed a good circle of friends right now. And I'm really proud of that. They're the people that I can call if I need something, and they're there for me, but truly from the heart. Okay. From their heart, they're there. So I really, really, really appreciate that. So remember to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget. And I want to show you a flyer. Hopefully I have the flyer here. I hope I have the flyer. I don't have the flyer. Okay, well, let me see if I can I'm going to upload the flyer right now so you can see it, because it's important. It's really important. You see the flyer of our new event that we're doing under Spanglish Entertainment, because I have a lot of brands under our Rebooted Mindset podcast, and we have we have Spanglish Cafe Music Podcast. I'm going to interview a salsa artist or Latin artist on Wednesdays, and on Thursday we have Freestyle Showcase podcast, where we interview freestyle artists and dance and pop artists and things like that. So you can always check out all of the podcasts. We're all on YouTube and Spanglish Entertainment. You can see this one on Spanglish Entertainment as well as on Rebooted Mindset. And I'm just going to get if I can find my folder, I want to get the flyer that I want to show you. This is going to be amazing. So let me grab this flyer and this flyer. So here we go. Okay. So they're uploading right now. I'm going to show you some flyers that we're doing. And again, this is the magazine, Spanglish Entertainment Magazine. That was the January and February edition. We're doing it every other month. I have Angel, the original cover girl, and Willie Panama, the king of salsa rap. Okay, so next month, March edition is coming out very soon. You'll be surprised who's going to be on the cover. Always trying to give you some new artists and some old. So we have a first annual Spanglish Party Cruise. It is October 24th to 27th from Port Canaveral, Florida to the Bahamas. To the Celebration Key, the private island. We'll be out 3 nights, And we'll be back at least Friday. Comes back Monday at 8 a.m. So you only have to miss Friday if you work, and take the weekend and have a nice cruise. We have a huge lineup of artists. Most of these people are salsa artists. We have Elman Olivera, our headliner. We have Chamaco Rivera. We have Wiki Gonzalez. We have JC Colon, Christian Ray, Izzy Mi Primera La Salsa, Willie Panama. We got DJ Benny B, and we got DJ Oscar P. There's going to be an incredible time on this cruise. And here's our flyer, Spanglish Party Cruise. And we're going to have 3 nights of unbelievable music. We're going to have events every single day. And Elizabeth, my from Salsa Mingo, will be giving salsa classes every day. So if you don't know how to dance salsa, don't worry about it. Just come to the cruise and you'll have a class every single day. And then you can practice at night at the concert. So just wanted to let you know. We always have to cross promote. So that's what I'm doing right now. Anyway, next week we'll probably have a guest. You'll find out during the week, scheduling some appointments. I got some good stuff coming up. A lot of great authors out there that wrote some books, biographies, just incredible things that we're going to be putting on Rebooted Mindset. Don't forget, like down there, click the bell so you get notified, and put a heart on my video too. Can you do that? Can you put a like on my video? That would be awesome too. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next week. And remember, it's never too late to reboot your mindset. Got it? Bye.
Lovely.